Good morning. Good morning, straight from the Bay. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Leo, the Lioness Queen. If you happen to like what you see on this channel, please make sure to click the subscribe button and also like the video. I want to give a very special shout out, of course, to all of my elements. Another very special shout out to all the Aquarians. If you happen to be celebrating a birthday on today, I would like to wish you a very special and blessed happy birthday. And to any new subscribers, thank you so much for making a choice to click on this channel. And hopefully you like what it is that I have to bring. Just in case you are someone who is new to the channel, if you happen to be within my chat, you are known as an element that is earth, wind, fire, and water. And I also have made a habit within the last couple of months to make sure that I acknowledge every zodiac sign. Okay, so if it is your season, every day my greeting will contain your zodiac plus birthday love and just, peace for your seasons. Let me see who is all in here. All right, we got straight from the Bay. We got Jackie Pearsall. Hello. Miss Deborah, Queen Tut, Marcus, Shunshai, Fee, and Sam. I am. There go my boo. Yeah. Oh, you're an Aquarius too, Jackie. Good. Yes. Good morning, guys. Of course, y'all already know the same thing. I'm gonna say I'm not gonna be in here long because I actually have to start getting ready for work very soon. I didn't get a chance to come on yesterday. I planned on coming on yesterday, but as you guys know, it was so. Hey, good morning, Beyond Beauty. Good morning, Ray Ellen. Good morning, Etta Harrell. Good morning to everybody that's in here. I was planning on coming on yesterday, but it was so much going on apparently. So, I was just like, whatever. Yesterday I was at work and it was a really, really tiresome day. So by the time I got off of work, I was ready to just go straight to sleep. And then Thursday nights are always difficult for me anyway. Not only because they are my Mondays, but because of the fact that, I have to get back up in a couple of hours after getting home in order to take my son to school for his last day, on Friday. So that's always kind of rough because I don't get much sleep. So that's pretty much what that is. Hey, Step Reeds. Hey, Star Bell. Anybody that I missed, my 2 cents, key to the T. Be careful driving. But yeah, y'all gonna get really the same response that I've been trying to give this entire time with all of the new drama that continues to pop off every second. I'm pretty much over it at this point. That's exactly how I feel. I've always used the thing on here of saying that when it comes to any situation in life, no matter how difficult it may be, no matter how much I may not understand it, hey Carolyn, I'm sorry, the comments be popping up slow too, y'all, so don't think I'm ignoring y'all. But I've always stuck with, I deal with the situation at hand and what is actually going on. I know how to compartmentalize certain things. And at the end of the day, like I've said, I've parted ways with people. They appear to not be able to be taking it well. That's not my issue, and I'm not going to make it my issue. At the end of the day, some people, did I care about them? Yes, I did, but at the same time, when you start to see such ugliness, it puts you back into perspective to where you realize that having a relationship online versus having one in real life is something totally, totally different. And that is where all of us can fall victim to, or just fall into, as far as realizing that there is an actual difference between having relationships online and having relationships in person. That's just like, some of your friends that you may have in real life. Some of them you can travel with, some of them you can't. It just depends. It's different levels to relationships, and that is how I've always handled things. You get what I'm saying? Um, so when it comes to people acting crazy and going off and making all these videos, I mean, especially at this point, it is what it is. I don't care. I really do not care. It's nothing that no one can say that is going to really affect me like that at this point, because I have seen the full picture, and I thank God that I've seen the full picture. And as far as me, I'm not playing a victim when it comes to anything. It is what it is. I'm no different than any other human being on this earth. We all have our moment in the spotlight. And sometimes that spotlight can be difficult. Whether it's people praising you or people throwing shots at you and trying to drag you off through the mud. I don't wake up as thinking I'm exempt from anything. You get what I'm saying? And again, once I discover that you're not for me, it is what it is. Hey, speaking of lovely, things happen for, yes, they do. They totally happen for a reason. And that is why, no matter the situation, like I always say, I'm able to walk away peacefully. I'm able to walk away peacefully. Even back in my days, to where I was ignorant or attention starved or just whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all have been there. I would even say when it came to my personal relationships, as far as like with people I've dated, even when social media became a thing, I was never one of those people who went on and, as soon as me and one of my partners fell out, I'm online dragging them, or, you ain't, he was a terrible this, he was a terrible that. No, I never ever did that, because it's like, at the end of the day, at some point in time, it was something that you liked about this person. You get what I'm saying? At some point in time, some things we're blind to. Some things, it could start off well, and then there's things that happen along the way to make either party change their mind. And then too, there are situations to where, again, you can have a break in a relationship and then one day it can come back. I feel the same way when it comes to acquaintances or friendships. Friends is not something that I really use like a lot. And the only reason why I say that is because, to me, it takes years to really get to know somebody and to really be able to move them up to that level. You know what I'm saying? That's just like my BFF. Me and her have been friends now for, hell, over 15 years. It takes you constantly getting to know people, constantly being around them, going through things with them, ups and downs. And not to say that y'all not going to ever have any run-ins. It's people, I'm sure some of y'all that's listening, or some people in the comments who y'all may be married. You may be still married after 20 years, but y'all have went through some things within that time. It happens. I just have taken on the attitude that it don't have to be the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? And as I've also stated before, you can still love people but not like them. It's very possible. Okay. You go through that just being a child when it comes to your parents. I love my mother, love the ground that she walked on. But there were many times in life, I did not like her. Same thing with my father, same thing with my siblings, same thing with some of my friends. If I express that I love you, it's very genuine, but I may not always like you. And I think the thing is that everybody likes to take things that are normal emotions and they like to turn them into something to be a weapon. And it's like, no, that's just like, again, this whole thing about, people in group messages and people text messages, all that stuff. It's like everybody talk, everybody express opinions upon each other. That's not new. And nobody is about to sit here and tell me, my 2 cents, you not blocked. I can see you. The comments kind of slow on the StreamYard, at least from my end. So no, you're not blocked. My 2 cents. I wouldn't block you. Hey, Alyssa Clark. Anybody I missed? Don't waste your time or energy is best, and be glad true feelings have been revealed. Excuse me. I agree. I definitely agree. That's why, like I said, I'm a human being like everybody else, and I'm not going to sit there and say that some things haven't puzzled my mind. I'm not going to sit there and say that some things have not maybe, hurt my feelings. But at the end of the day, am I going to allow it to make me into something that I'm not? Absolutely not. It's not that deep to me. It never has been. You get what I'm saying? And that's why, again, I can always walk away from people, or whether they walk away from me, I can still have my issue, but not sit there and forget about whatever good times that we had. I don't play victim in that. You get what I'm saying? Because I still believe very much that no matter your interaction with somebody, whether it was positive or negative, they were brought around you for a reason. Y'all were connected for a reason. You get what I'm saying? And that's why, and I also liken it to the same way how they tell you that, when you leave a job, you never leave on bad terms, because you never know when you're going to have to go back to that job. It's the same thing with that. You don't have to always leave on bad and terrible terms. It's times, like I said, y'all cannot get along initially and y'all can come back together, or it can be to where, okay, I done tried everything. Our energies just don't match. But it don't mean I can't be in the same room with you. It don't mean that I hate you. It don't mean that I want, you to get ran over by a bus. It don't mean that I don't still pray for you. Like I said, there's plenty of people that I have loved, but I don't like. I'm entitled to that. You get what I'm saying? So, those were just some things that I just wanted to express that was on my heart, this morning. And again, I'm a person that's still learning as I go along. I don't profess to know everything. I don't profess to say that everything that I feel is accurate. There are some things that I could be wrong about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know until life go on. As long as God give me, bless me enough to have another breath, maybe there are some things that I need to explore, or he will have me to explore, but also too, me growing up, I have always been blessed with the gift of being able to discern things. And in the past, I have ignored those discernments, and it has gotten me in a lot of trouble. Within the last couple of years, I have trusted the discernment gift that I have. And every time that I follow it, I end up being accurate. You get what I'm saying? So that's it. Yes, we are still learning. Hey, Queen Chosen. Hey, Kathleen Robinson, only being real. Hey, Sean. You just went through that at your current job, Sam. I am. Exactly. Good morning, D. Jefferson. You learn, you live. That's life. Yeah. Yeah. And again, it's some things I could have did differently or whatever, but do I regret anything? No. That would be disingenuous of me to say that. And I'm not about to sit here and do that. Like I said, I'm not a victim in any of this. I'm not. Are there some things that I feel is unfair? Absolutely. Do I feel like I was done wrong? Absolutely. At the same time, I'm not a victim at the same time either. If your mind and heart are open, you can learn something every day. That's right. That's what we're in this life for. And, I just told you guys not too long ago as well, when I was talking about the beautiful brunch I had with one of the elements, and how I was telling y'all how I'm always open for anybody to add jewels to my crown, always open for that. You know what I'm saying? Which means that I have the ability to understand that I don't always make the right decisions, or I could look at things wrong. God reveals what you really need to see. Absolutely. And you don't and I don't have to be upset about it. Like I said, my heart is still, even after everything that's been thrown, after all the division that has tried to be created. Am I gonna say that there are moments to where I was not upset and angry and just like, what is going on? Of course, I'm not gonna sit there and tell y'all that, because again, I'm human. However, even after all of this stuff, and no matter what's to come next, because I'm sure it ain't over, I still sit here with an open heart. I am not bitter whatsoever. Not bitter. I have too much love in my life, and I'm not talking about just from outside sources. Leo loves herself. I love me. And again, it took me years to get to this point. I do not need outside validation in order to realize that I am dope. When I look in the mirror, I love what I see, imperfections and all. And there was one point in time in life that I could not look myself in the mirror. You know, I was my own worst enemy. And at the end of the day, I've learned when it comes to anything in life, it starts with yourself. So that's why I also say, on top of me just being a person who trusts in God and know how it works, nobody can do nothing that I don't allow, number one. And number two, y'all have no power over me to the point. It's about what I feel, because if I don't feel good about myself, whatever people throw at me is going to constantly penetrate me and move my spirit. And I refuse to let y'all put ice back over my heart. Not gonna happen. And if I have to remove myself from everybody in order to keep my heart unfrosted, that is what will happen. That's right. That's right. Hey, Francois. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, Sean. Yep. So, hey, Betty White. Like the saying goes, I like you, but I love me. Yeah, I love me. I love me. And at the end of the day, my goal is never to hurt people. Not to say that I'm not going to. We all are going to hurt each other at some point in time. So, you know, that's just us being human beings. You can hurt people and not even realize you hurting them, or you can realize that you hurting them. We are all going to hurt each other. We are all going to disappoint each other. That is life. I've hurt people. People have hurt me. Good morning, Maturish. Good morning, Queen. Yeah, it's a hey, Mysterious Mermaid, it's a back and forth thing. We are going to hurt each other. We are going to offend each other. But I always look at how people handle things in conflict. You know, like I say, if I have a conflict with somebody, okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not about to sit here and try to ruin and drag your whole life. That's not even going to happen. Good morning, BF. This isn't Leo season, but the lions will roar whenever roar queen. Thank you, Sean. Thank you so much. Yeah, they done been against the pride, child. The pride done been on in the fire, but Sean, we were born in the fire, so we got it. We got it, you know. And some bonds were tried to be destroyed, you know. Some, I know, especially this morning after thinking, I know some of the bonds can be fixed as far as on our end. The other ones, no, not so much. But off of that, guys, make sure, yes, so true, but that's something I don't like to do. I try my best to show some love to everyone. Yeah. Good morning, Just Lovely. Yeah, I mean, we all try, but like I said, we're not perfect. And then you have to understand that we all have different ways of how we deal with things. Some things that may be okay with you are not okay with me. My boundaries may be more than yours. I may have more of a wall than you. You know what I'm saying? But it don't mean that we can't coexist. It's just some things I'm just not with. Conflict resolution is telling about character much more that relationships that are always congenial. You're right. You're right, Maturish. Absolutely. You can still, just handle things in love. What they fail to understand is that we don't mind chopping heads off. We try not to, but when we have to, we enjoy it. Now that's a dang on Leo fact right there. That's for sure. Sean is absolutely right. That is not something that the average Leo likes to do. We try, especially if we have care about you at some point in time, we try everything in our power to just be like, okay, I ain't gonna say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if you keep on pressing and pressing and pressing, then we're gonna go berserk. We're gonna go off. It ain't gonna be no limits. You get what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, now you done crossed the line. That's pretty much what D. Ramsey did last night. And I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is too with people is like you keep doing stuff to people and then expecting for them not to have a reaction. No matter what zodiac sign you are, anybody is going to have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is constantly coming at you, you can't expect for people to keep being quiet. Everybody, all of us have feelings. You know what I'm saying? Queen Chosen, Sean says that he can see you. You must have him block Queen Chosen. So you probably gotta check your settings. Oh, okay. She says she see you now. Libras are that way too. Yeah, definitely. But that's pretty much all I gotta say, guys. Again, I just want to move forward. I know there's many more lessons that I need to learn. And I'm just going to prepare myself for the ride, to all. Oh, Maturish, I know. She said, I'm sick of y'all Leos. Scorpio stingers are much more deadly. Oh, trust, I know. I already knew when I found out you was a Scorpio, Maturish. I said, ooh. So I already know, okay? I do not mess with y'all. But Maturish, remember, I told you that my sun sign is a Leo, but my moon sign is a Scorpio. So trust, I know. And speaking of Maturish, oh my God, Maturish made me even so much nervous about this dang on dress. I'm like, I gotta go back and watch her video again, which guys, please go and check out. Good morning, Johnny Mac, sir. Please go and check out Maturish videos. I mean, she has great videos anyway. Like I said, I've always loved her voice. But the last couple of videos that she have done have been very helpful as far as her telling you how to use the green screen and stuff for people that want to use StreamYard. But the video that she did yesterday, she had me at work. Just my anxiety level went up. Okay. Because I'm like, this is stuff that I did not know. And now she got me even nervous. Now, just to be clear, the dress that I showed you guys, I did not end up getting that dress, but I also wanted to show you guys. I was trying to get everybody back in the spirit because if y'all know, it was so much going on at the time. So I was that was my little way of trying to contribute to everybody getting excited for Vegas. You get what I'm saying? So, I just was trying to break up the negativity, which is why I ended up going live and showing, that dress and stuff. But she made me very, very nervous because I'm like, I'm still looking. Vegas is not far away. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to make sure I got my shapewear. Because, I'm going to just keep it real. I know how to clean up very well, but I don't have evening gowns just around because that's not my scene at this point. Not saying that I won't grow to that, but I'm just a regular type of a chick. Jeans and a t-shirt, I'm good with that. I'm like a updated hippie. That's how I get down. You know what I'm saying? So there are some things that I need to learn, and I will learn. But for P, I don't, so, but I'm glad that she did the video. So guys, if you need to learn how to pack, the proper things to get with your gowns and just the proper way to do your evening wear, please watch her last video. It really was a great video, guys. Thank you. Speaking of lovely, I got to hurry up and find it because I got to get my mask made because I wanted to find my dress first before I ended up getting the mask made. I just felt it would be easier at that point. But overall, I just want to be comfortable. I want to be comfortable. I'm concerned about the shoes because I'm just going to keep it real since, you know, we keeping it real. After I had my son, before I had my son, I was able to walk in heels with no problem. After I had that little boy, my feet grew a size bigger. Walking in heels is dang impossible. Okay. So I got to deal with that issue as well. Okay. But regardless, I'm going to be there and I'm going to make it work. So, but anyway, thank you guys for listening to me this morning. I appreciate it so much. I want all of you to have an awesome day. I'm about to go ahead and get ready for work finally. I may go ahead and come back tonight when I get off of work. Maybe I'll go live and do one of my drive home video. I'm not Betty White. You always on your way to get blocked. Ain't nobody. I will wear flats before I wear some dang on kitten heels. I am not wearing no kitten heels. Are y'all crazy? No, no, no. You said I have evening gowns and still buy new ones for events. I love to dress up. Yeah, I need to start doing that. Like I said, I'm gonna step my game up, guys. You know, but you know, I'm a Detroiter. You know, we just regular with it. You know, it ain't easy for us thick chicks. I got ours for days. A gift and a curse. It's the same thing with me. I guess I was eating too many crab legs, but you know, it is what it is. I gave myself until the age of 40 to get it together. Wedges are a girl's friends. Try a wedge. Okay, I will, Queen Tut. Thank you. I'm definitely going to do that. Studded sneakers are good. Thank y'all for y'all suggestions. Like I said, I should be fine. I'm going to be good and stuff. You said rock those heels even if it's for 5 minutes. There go another Scorpio, y'all. Dang on Scorpios. Love y'all to death, though. A wedge heel is very good for non-heel wearers. Okay, cool. You know, Maturish, can you do a video about that, about shoes? Because I know you mentioned something in your video yesterday about your shoe, but can you do a video specifically on people that are non-heel wearers if you have the time? I would really love to hear your advice on that. But guys, I want you to go ahead and have a good day. Let me go ahead and get up out of here so I can knock these 12 hours out. Love you guys. Have a great day.